unexpectedly after admitting the wrong blind date, but I was befriended by the female CEO of Iceberg. Faced with my mother's call urging me to get married, I vowed to. Don't worry, Mom will let you see your daughter-in-law today. After hanging up the phone, I went to the coffee shop we agreed on. As soon as I entered the door, I saw a woman with excellent temperament. At this time, he was holding his fragrant cheek with one hand, staring at the table thoughtfully. I walked over without thinking. Sit politely across from him. Maybe it's because a strange man suddenly came across the seat. His eyebrows wrinkled slightly, red lips raised. You are the young lady, and I am Zhang Feng. I asked someone to pretend to be my girlfriend. Suyuran suddenly lost his composure after hearing this. Pretend your girlfriend thought she was a good friend. Didn't make it clear to him. Didn't Xiao Xiao tell you? My mother keeps urging me to find a girlfriend. I was really out of ideas, so I thought of asking my temporary girlfriend to help me. It's so painful for a young lady to be forced to get married. Suyuran's expression became subtle after being urged to get married. He held his chin with one hand and looked at me with narrowed eyes. How does your mother urge you? I directly told my mother's weird tricks. Every day my mom asks me if my phone is broken. Otherwise, why can't I receive the message from the little girl? She also bought me a chess set so I could practice without any worries. As a result, the courier arrived and was missing one item. Suyuran was also very happy when she heard this. The corners of the mouth slightly raised unconsciously. This kind of temptation is really annoying to me. But it's quite interesting to hear other people being urged to get married. He seemed to be in the mood. Continued to ask, why don't you just find a female friend to deal with it? Instead, I have to go out and spend money to find a temporary girlfriend. I shrugged helplessly and pointed at my face. It's not all the fault of being handsome. There are indeed many ladies in the company. But I really don't dare to look for someone blindly. What if they really fall in love with me? What should I do if I want to give birth to a monkey? In our deal, I won't pay you to do the work. Not so many worries. Suyuran suddenly looked at me seriously. He's 1.8 meters tall and has a pretty face. Isn't it normal for this kind of man to have suitors? Then what do you need me to do? He asked with a smile as bright as a flower, but I lost my mind. This woman looks so pretty when she smiles. Soon I will get rid of my illness and distracting thoughts, because there are more important things to do now. I open the group chat and invite Yuran to join the group chat. Before I even start explaining, Suyuran didn't even take a look. A bunch of messages have been sent out. Hello family members in the group, I am Zhang Zong's girlfriend Suyuran. He's a white-collar worker with big hips and can't see his shoes when he lowers his head. 25 years old this year. My family hopes that I can get married as soon as possible in the next 2 years. I took a breath of cold air, but I still gave Suyuran a thumbs up. Even I didn't think of this rhetoric. Not surprising. The next second, the group exploded. Oops, my boy is finally coming into his own. Yuran sounds like a good girl. What a great joy, our Lao Zhang family has hope for a successor. What does it mean when Sister Yuran lowers her head and can't see her shoes? Before Su Yuran could react, another wave of red envelopes flooded the screen. But I saw that Su Yuran had no intention of receiving the red envelope. I am more satisfied with Su Yuran, my girlfriend in my Zeroth life. This must be Mom's trick. After receiving the red envelope, it's time to shoot a video. At this time, my good brother called me on the phone. I walked out of the cafe and answered the phone. Brother, your high school classmate is really reliable. Not only did he say the same thing, but he was also very obedient. My buddy will treat you to a barbecue some other day. I spoke very passionately, but there was silence on the other end of the phone. Brother Feng, have you met Chongqian? Isn't she not going? My head is buzzing moment by moment. I suddenly thought of a million possibilities. In disbelief, I asked what the names of your high school classmates were. Zhang Chongqian. Who is Su Yuran in there? What's wrong with Brother Feng? Nothing unexpected happened, right? At this time I look sad. Grit your teeth and smile coldly at the phone, it's okay. I seem to have recognized the wrong person. Suddenly I had an ominous premonition. Hurry back to the cafe. I saw Su Yuran waving to the phone screen. He also said in a pleasant and sweet voice, okay. Auntie, let's talk again when we have time. If nothing else happens. Now this is an accident. Look at my blurry eyes. Suyuran opened her mouth to explain that I didn't receive the red envelope. But my aunt still started a group video. I accepted the offer without thinking of the reason for rejection. But don't worry. There's absolutely no root, and we had a great chat. Auntie also asked you to take me home early. I helplessly spread my hands, little sister. I made my words very clear at the beginning, right? I said, I'm here to find a temporary girlfriend recommended to me by my brother. If you're not, why don't you tell me directly? Suyuran wrinkled her beautiful nose. My red lips were slightly raised, but I didn't say I was. Although what Suyuran said was completely fine. But the more beautiful a woman is, the more dangerous she is. Now let me explain this clearly. Ask my mother to kick you out. I said and opened the group chat. Just as I was about to type, my mother sent you a message. Why aren't you and Zhaofeng good friends? It stands to reason that we have a mutual friend. Hi, this question comes at the right time. I'm going to tell my mom right now that I got the wrong person. Although I will be taught a lesson by my mother. But it's better than being fucked. But the next second the group message notification came. Auntie? It's a long story. Actually, yesterday was my birthday. Zhangfeng just forgot to buy me a cake after get off work. I was a little disappointed. I had a quarrel with him when I got a little angry. He was very angry and deleted me as a friend. Please don't blame me, okay? I felt bad when I saw this. Before I can take remedial measures. Mom's reply came. I can forget about buying a cake for my girlfriend for her birthday. How dare you delete your friend? Brat, you're tired of living, aren't you? Mom, please listen to me and explain that this is not the case. He made up all the bullshit cakes and birthdays. But the next second, the changes in the WeChat chat box made me confused. You have been removed from the group chat. I glanced at the proud Suyuran. I'm so angry that my teeth are itching. Just wait, I'll call you now and explain everything clearly. As soon as the call was connected, my mother's grumpy voice came from. If the brat wants to go in again. I quickly cheered you up. Mom, actually Suyuran is not my girlfriend at all. It's not your daughter-in-law, she's fake. There was silence on the other end of the phone for a long time. Finally a roar broke out. Brat, what are you talking about? Yuran even started video chatting with me. He said she's your girlfriend. Mom, don't worry so much. Just remember that Suyuran is not my girlfriend. Just kick him out quickly. At this time Suyuran came to me quietly. Grabbed the phone. Aunt Zhangfeng told me that I am not his girlfriend. He said, giving Suyuran a reassuring look in his eyes. I was really touched at this moment. He actually decided to explain it to me. It's not easy to find your conscience. But the next second, Suyuran pounded her mouth. He said directly in a slightly aggrieved voice with a hint of crying. And started yesterday. We are no longer boyfriend and girlfriend. In fact, we not only had a quarrel. Zhangfeng also broke up with me. Even today, you want him to bring his girlfriend into the family group? If I didn't find it, he just found any random woman to hang out with. I stayed with him for 2 years. He wouldn't even listen to my explanation. He doesn't even want to give me a title. I'm so stupid. Why don't you go to the Oscars and become a best actress? What kind of white-collar worker are you? But the roars coming from the phone gives me the creeps. If I don't buy you a cake, I'll forget about it and break up with you. Zhangfeng asked him to answer the phone. Half an hour later, I slumped down in my seat helplessly. Looking at Suyuran, who was smiling like a flower, helplessly asked my good sister, what do you want to do? Suyuran wrinkled her beautiful nose. He pouted and said, what do I want to do? It was obviously you who came over. Let me be your temporary girlfriend, okay? I rolled my eyes wide at him. That means I got the wrong person, right? And I explained it clearly to you. You're still in the group and won't leave. Don't you want to help your brother pretend to be more like him? Do you see that your aunt and uncle are still urging you now? Zhao Feng, it seems there's no better option than letting me continue to be your temporary girlfriend. There's a better way. I can only sigh. Do you know how to use anesthesia on your waist? Suyuran laughed so hard that her branches trembled. A pair of moon-like eyes stared at me. I don't know how to take anesthesia. Not even your waist. My request is very simple. I just want you to be my boyfriend.